The River State internal crisis is getting some attention. We hear a 7-man panel. The Supreme Court is currently hearing the motion filed by Senator Magnus Abbey seeking leave of court to amend his notice of appeal. We have our correspondent who is covering the proceedings for us, Lucky Isawade. He joins us from the Supreme Court premises. Lucky, what more do we know now?
35 respondents, INEC, APC, Patrick Tonyeko, and 32 others. But with the notice to amend the appeal, they want to include more of the appellants, which they claim were omitted from the original notice of appeal. The case is being heard by a 7-man panel of the Supreme Court, headed by the acting Chief Justice of Nigeria, Ibrahim Tanko Mohammed.
Many thanks, Lucky Isawade. With the latest there from Abuja, let's go over to the story. The Minister of Finance, Mrs. Zainab Shamsuna Ahmed, yesterday says the federal government has signed 185,857,165 technical assistance agreement grant with the Islamic Development Bank, ISDB Group, in Marrakesh, Morocco. This was contained in a statement signed by the Special Advisor to the Minister of Finance on Media and Communications, Mr. Paul Ella Bichi. According to the statement, the Minister signed on behalf of the federal government and President of the group, Dr. Hajer, who signed on behalf of the group at the 44th ISDB Group annual meeting, which held in Morocco. The theme, Transformation in a Fast-Changing World, the Road to SDGs. The Minister, in her explanation, said the agreement grant would be used to address capacity building, equipment and logistics upgrade in the Hajj Commission and for the improvement of cotton, textile, garment value chain and the Federal Ministry of Industry, Trade and Investment. Well, politics now. The 2019 general elections may be over, but in Kogi State, attention is on another round of election around the corner, and that is the governorship election in the state, which comes as an off-season election. The state governor, Yahya Bello, has charged both the National and State Assembly elected members on the platform of the All Progressives Congress to reciprocate the mandates given to them through massively delivering the dividends of democracy to the people. The governor stated this at the Government House, Lokoja, during the party stakeholders meeting to appreciate the people of the state over the success of the party at the polls, while warning them to be closer to the people who have voted them into that position.
We must uphold the unity of this party. You don't form caucus
The leadership of the All Progressives Congress, APC, in a number of states, they've announced measures to re-energize and strengthen the party ahead of the governorship election in 2022. In a critical meeting held in Awka, the Anambra state capital, the state chairman of the party, Mr. Basiu Ejidike, flanked by the executive members of the party, decried the abysmal performance of the party in the state during last general election, which had necessitated the setting up of the Election Review Committee to investigate the poor performance. Well, he announces the latest measures to reposition the party and to make them acceptable in the state, as well as energize it towards winning the 2022 governorship election in Anambra State.
Stage is that the party is thinking of convoking what we call the APC Summit or Conference in Anambra State by the first week of May. And the essence of the summit is to sit down, brainstorm, and see how we give additional face to our party, to redefine, reposition, and re-strategize this party in Anambra State. This party must come up as a winning party. We cannot afford to remain in opposition in Anambra State. God forbid. We cannot afford to continue that.
Well, you can say that only time will tell. Let's take you to Kwara State, where the governor-elect Abdulrasak has declared his plans to engage youth while appealing to the legislature to cooperate with him in turning around the fortunes of the state. He discussed this during a celebration dinner organized by Liberation Movement in Ilorin. The governor-elect, represented by Abdulrasak, said he will use the first 100 days in office to focus on how to rehabilitate and engage youth, since they constitute the largest population in the state.
We thank God the man elected is a man of honor who has a lot of things to do for our state, most especially the youth in the state, who are the vast majority of the population. He has a lot of program for them. And I will urge the legislators, the State House of Assembly member elected, to please cooperate with him to make the job very, very easy for him.
And that's it on Lunchtime Politics. Many thanks for watching. Don't forget, you can join the conversation on our social media platforms at Channels TV and at CTV Politics. Use the hashtag LTP or Lunchtime Politics. I'm Millicent Walker. I'll see you soon.